I'm here to talk about this book that I just finished yesterday. This is an arc by Ruth Cantu called Eleutheria. I 100% enjoyed this book. This book comes out on November 18th, and I do think you guys should go out there and read it. Um, it it's, I will say, you can tell, and if I'm wrong here, then I do apologize, but to me, I felt as if you, you can see inspiration that the author took from other stories. Inspiration, not copycatting. Inspiration. Because you can see little aspects of other books that, at least that I've read. And I'm okay with that because it wasn't a direct duplicate. It was just inspired, and I love that. The first 30% of this book is just character building and world building, and it's done well. I was in a very big slump at the beginning of this month, well, this whole week, and so it took me longer to get through this book than it really normally would have. So 30% in, it starts to pick up, and it just rolls and it grows and it grows, and it just gets to the point where you're like, holy moly, what's happening? From the start, you see Alice as a strong character. She is a strong female character. And then throughout, you start learning things, and you're like, I think Alice is going to turn out to be a bad ass. And she turns out to be a badass. She is badass. Like, and the end of this book shows just how badass she is. And she's not the only badass in the book. She is not the only badass. What I like, her growth, just, I don't even know if it was growth. It's just her as a person was so enjoyable to read. There was no, like, she tried to hide her softness, but it was there. It was visible. We see it. Or she is who she is. Maddox, he's a little more of that, now he's powerful too, but he's a little more of that, like, I'm not a nice guy. And you kind of think, well, you're probably a nice guy, but some of the things you do are kind of like, dummy. Yori, oh, he's so sweet. I don't know, just all of the characters that we actually meet are just so fun to read. And I don't know, I really enjoyed the book. I 100% think you guys should go out and read it. Anyway, that's it. Those are my thoughts on Eleutheria. Like I said, she comes out on November 18th. I do think you should go and read it. Will I go and buy the physical copy? Not yet. Not yet. Because when book 2 comes out, I will potentially want to reread this, and I will want to reread it like a finished copy. This isn't necessarily a finished copy. This still has all the mistakes and stuff in it because it is an arc. But when I reread it, I would want the edited copy. So, but I mean, plus, look at that. It's so pretty. There's going to be, this is going to be one of those books that have, like, anyway, I'm done. I got to stop talking. But yeah, yes, go read this book. Go read it. Until next time, guys, stay safe, enjoy a good book. I will see you in the next one. Toodaloo.